Hello and welcome to Travelogue. I'm Liu Changying. This episode, I take you to new heights, to the Four Sisters Mountains and the wonderful water here at Jiuzhaigou, the 9-village valley. There are places around the world you don't believe really exist until you come and see it for yourself. All of my friends who've been here return with words like spectacular and stunning. Now I am here. I think this is going to be the same for me. People say Jiuzhaigou is both heaven and hell. It's hell for painters and paradise for photographers, because the challenge to represent the vivid colors of the water here defies the human hand. Here, some 2,000 meters above sea level, nature has worked its magic over an eternity. Glaciers and movements in the Earth's crust have folded and shaped the landscape since the distant past, so that today we have a spectacular array of shoals, waterfalls, and stepped lakes. In Jiuzhaigou, or the 9-village valley, there are actually 9 Tibetan villages scattered throughout the reserve. Jiuzhaigou Valley sits in the Minshan mountain range in the northwestern part of Sichuan province and is no longer a remote destination. It now has a small airport linking it with major regional cities such as Chongqing and Chengdu. Before heading back to Chengdu, you can make a stop at the Four Sisters Mountain. Ever since it's been brought to the attention of the outside world, Jiuzhaigou has been a popular location for film directors trying to conjure up their vision of a dream world. Chinese director Zhang Yimou is just one who came here to shoot a key scene in his blockbuster, Hero. This is called Bamboo Lake. The still water reflects the undulating mountains and the blue sky. Its reflection is just what Yimou needed for the unreality of his fight scene. But the place's beauty is no illusion, and you can easily explore it for yourself. Once inside Jiuzhaigou, the only way for you to get around is either by public buses or on foot. The 60 kilometers of walkways link all the important spots around. So far you stick to them, you won't get yourself lost. The part of Jiuzhaigou open to tourists sprawls over some 60 square kilometers. Water gushes over much of it, coming down from the snow-capped mountains surrounding the valley and carrying all kinds of minerals. This is called a pearl shell. Snow melt gurgles through bushes inured to the chill of the water, and submerged limestone formations project fold and notches that stir up countless shiny pearl-like bubbles. Just a little downstream, and the subtlety of the pearl shell is drafted by Jiuzhaigou's main attraction, the largest waterfall in the reserve. This is definitely a highlight in Jiuzhaigou, Norirang Falls. In Tibetan language, you can call any handsome, great-looking guy a Norirang. Let's take a closer look at him. Around this point, the water falls 25 meters to form a curtain that stretches on and on for hundreds of meters along the cliff. The roar and the force of the water are fantastic. They throw up mist and spray as well as the occasional rainbow. And the scene lives up to its comparison to an attractive man. It's a strong contrast to the many peaceful, feminine lakes in the area. The variety of color in Jiuzhaigou is really beyond words. Many of the lakes have clear blue, turquoise, or green waters, while in autumn, the leaves put on a display of rich yellows and reds. The water is colored by the 200 or so kinds of algae populating the lake's depth. They grow along the carbonated formations at the bottom of the lakes, creating beautiful, imaginative designs. The water descends from the mountaintops and so is very cold. As a result, only one kind of fish can survive, a special kind of carp that does not have any scales. Only nature could put on such an original show. Jiuzhaigou literally means the Nine Village Valley. The name refers to the area's 9 Tibetan villages. The people living here are descendants of military personnel stationed in the region by the ancient Tibetan Tubo dynasty. Today, despite the growing number of tourists, they still maintain their own customs and ways of life. The Heye village sits high on the mountain, and all the houses are built in the traditional way from wood, stone, and earth.
那个墙是怎么修出来的呀？
这个墙他们这里的房屋建筑就是先把那个石头砌起来，做个建筑房间的那个房基啊，打起来之后那个房子就很坚固，然后这些墙都是用那个木板啊加在一起，然后把那个泥和那个水混在一起，然后就倒进那个槽里边，然后用那个棒就敲，然后牢固敲紧之后，然后继续倒，就这样一层一层又一层的砌上去。
Each home usually has 3 floors. The first is to house cattle, the second is the owner's living area, and the third is used to store harvest. Liuli took me to visit the home of a Tibetan woman by the name of Sijia. Sijia owns a small business selling souvenirs to the tourists. She made us Tibetan yak butter tea in her lavishly decorated sitting room. Yak butter tea is essential to the Tibetans. Living high on the mountains, they drink it every day to combat the low temperatures.
To drink this, you need to sit down. It's sweet and salty, very tasty. Hey, 谢谢。哦。It's supposed to keep me warm for the whole day.
姐姐，您家真的是特别漂亮，这个上面这个很多的图案都有讲究的吧？
这个像我身后的这个是我们张家的吉祥八宝。
吉祥八宝，
这个是有8种图案。
哦，那边也有。
这一排都是。
哦。
八宝哦。然后这个是那个4大天王，就是家里面的守护神。哦。每一个家庭里面都有的，每一家都有。
每家也都有这个吉祥八宝。
对，这2种是缺少不了的。 这个是神龛，点的所有的是给神点的。然后这个神龛是一般不能打开的，有那个和尚喇嘛念经以后才能打开的，平常不能打开。
里面供的是佛像。
佛像，
哇，真漂亮！
经堂，
这地方叫做经堂。
对。
平时每天要在这边念经吗？
不一定，就是点所有的每天都要点的。念经不一定每天都念，因为喇嘛也请不上，请一个喇嘛也是很贵的。
什么时候请一个喇嘛？会要请喇嘛过来？
比如说好的日子啊，这些才请的。
什么是好的日子呢？
就是还是有喇嘛算的，我们也算不会算的。
专门的日子哈。这些也是。
这些是那个寺庙里面改庙会，你给他那个捐赠啊，然后他回给你的。
就是你有一些捐赠以后，寺庙里面回给你一些东西。
对。
真漂亮，很多。
不多，就这么几个。
不多哈，还有人家更多的。
有更多的。
那这些都是在这敬神用的吗？
这些是我们家前2天念经了。所以念经以后一定要摆这些，这些是我们妇女同志的腰带，这些都是腰间围的。这个藏刀是我们家男主人的。
When the Lama does come to perform a ceremony, more than 100 yak butter lamps will light up the house. Not every Tibetan will show you their jingtang at home. It is the most sacred place. Tibetan people are a highly religious people. Religion is part of their everyday life, and all aspects of their existence revolve around their relationship with their gods. It's not hard to see why spirituality is so important when you think about the pristine nature of the surrounding environment. About 2/3 of the Jiuzhaigou Park is covered by virgin forest. Hundreds of kinds of birds and animals live here, including the endangered giant panda